welcome back to my Fire Emblem Engage LTC. Here's Chapter 6. Chapter 6 is the first Fog of War map, which in this game presents the unique issue of obstructing our movement. Because of that, in order to make it to the boss, we'll need to have someone dedicated to revealing the boss for our boss killers. In this case, that'll be Vander revealing the way for Louis and Saline. Saline chips the sword fighter down for Chloe to get his torch. Vander will then take it and reveal the Thunder Mage. This allows us to then one-shot him with Louis thanks to momentum, as the arena has finally unlocked and we can now raise our emblem bond levels. Speaking of, we've also raised Alear to bond level 10 with Marth to unlock Mercurius, which will be crucial for getting him the XP to promote. Etienne and Bouchera meanwhile will head down to grab the longbow, while Clan will go up to get the hammer, which he can tank with the plus 2 HP provided from the Ana ring. This chapter also gives us the Micaiah ring. In the early game, she, like Marth, will be very useful for generating massive amounts of XP to help Alear promote. Of course, later on she'll be showing off why she's the most powerful emblem once we get access to positional staves.
I am ready to serve.
Alfred chips down this thief while Saline gets into position to proc Chloe's personal skill. It'd be nice to get Chloe some more kills, but unfortunately this map's enemy density isn't that high in this first half, and with Alear taking Marth, she wouldn't be getting much enemy phase XP anyway. Saline has also equipped Folkvanger and gotten into position to get chipped below half HP to help with the boss kill. That enemy's hit rate is unfortunately not the best, but it'll have to do.
It's starting to wear on me.
After Vander reveals the next group of enemies, Louis gets into position to safely generate enough momentum for the boss kill. I do wish, however, that I had not had Louis cancer forward 1 space on the previous turn, as the fighter that he chips will actually be left alive by 1 HP. When I first tested this, the fighter living didn't actually matter, but when I sat down to record this, it turns out that depending on how the random enemy movement works out, Louis ends up needing a dodge to survive, which I thankfully ended up getting in this take anyway. Alternatively, I could have just given him the defense tonic to guarantee his survival. Alear meanwhile will avoid one-rounding that sword fighter with Lodestar Rush, just to squeeze in a bit more chip XP. Thanks to the healing provided from Dragon Divine Speed and doing sit-ups in the Somniel, he'll have just enough bulk to survive, as long as he hits with the healing attack.
I must play my part.
After Chloe clears the way for Vander, we can now have Vander reveal the boss for Louis. You know, as long as I can actually remember to use the torch here. Whoops. Unfortunately, Tyrande is sitting in a thicket, which means Louis' attack here is not great, but we thankfully have a lot of actions to help burn our ends. Or he can just get the crit on the first try. That works too. Now Saline can warp Ragnarok in and then finish him off on enemy phase, while everyone else will get some last minute XP.
I can keep going.
I'll manage.
Yunaka here.
Thanks to Fortified Defense, Saline survives with 1 HP, and that's going to be Chapter 6 completed in 3 turns.